So welcome to our 45-minute strength and mobility, focusing on mobility today. Okay, so we're just going to do a really quick get going moving. If you want to have a chair nearby, that would be great. And to start with, we're just going to do some easy arm circles backwards. Just going to move through all the joints, just spending a few seconds on each. Take those arms forward, and I'd like you to move at your own speed, your own pace, and your own size of movement. Just follow me as a guide, but do what feels right to you, okay? All right. Some knee marches. And right from the get-go, just think about nice deep breath, breathing right in, trying to hold your core. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Back to those arm circles. Maybe a little bit bigger this time. Keep a little bend in your knee. And then take them forward. Good. Super. Okay, just stand on one foot. If you've got your chair handy, feel free to use it. Just going to take a little tap back with the outside leg, okay? And a little swing forward. Tap back and swing. Move the hips with you. And then switch over, steady yourself on the other foot, tap back, hips drive back, kick forward. Oh, arch. My trusty dog getting in the way here. Super. There you go. Okay, stand with your feet here. Pull your elbows back. And then cross at the front, pull back and cross. Nice and soft in the knees. So we're going to be spending a little bit more time on each exercise today, okay? There's some things I just want you to think of it as just practiced. Good. That's it, super. Okay, and then hands on your hips or on the chair ahead of you, feet nice and wide, knees bent. Drive those hips back, right back, and then stand up nice and straight. Drive back, little bend in the knee. Concentrate on that hip flexion. That's it, super. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And then just back to your shoulders and hips. Okay, arms here. Just reach your arms up and then alternate knees. Concentrate on shifting your weight from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, super job. Okay, nice. All right, so I'm going to start on mobility. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of mobility for an area, work on some strength for the same area. We're going to start with shoulders and a top back, and we'll move in that pattern, okay? I'll just repeat that, just do these with your the longevity and the range of motion that feels right to you. It's going to look different for everybody, and that's fine, okay? And I'm going to do 2 versions of everything, either using a chair or straight down on the mat, okay? So I'll start with the chair version, in case you don't want to be on the mat, that's fine. So for this one, you would use a chair seat about this height, okay? And if you just want to watch first, you're going to put one hand behind your head like so, and then you're just going to bring it down, and then you're going to squeeze it up like that. down and up. And for this, we'll do 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other side. Clock, so I don't go over. Okay, all right, here we go. So hands behind your head, take the elbow down, and then squeeze back. This is thoracic spine mobility. The idea is to keep your hips still. No twist, no rotation in the hips. The twist happens from the ribs. Keep your breath nice and steady. And switch sides. Feet are nice and wide. Little bend in the knee. You're trying to get that elbow up and back as far as you can without straining, but take it to your limit. And breathe with it. Okay. All right, good stuff. Okay, right, now both hands on the chair seat or whatever you're leaning on. See, I'm a little bit higher, it's fine, doesn't matter. Okay, and we're going to look at cat-cow with some pelvic tilt. Okay, so I'll show you first. It's just rounding into the back, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin gently. Focus on really tucking this part of the spine under. And then you're just going to release either to a cow pose or just to a flat back. Okay, and this is a full minute. Here we go. Little bend in the knee and just try and get as much flexion and extension in your spine as possible. Concentrate on tucking your tailbone as far under as you can. And move with your breath, nice and steady. Squeeze in, hold for a moment, and then open up. Okay, 30 seconds. Keep that going. That's beautiful, Maria. That's nice. Nice. Oh, nicely done, Kerry. Good, good. Yeah, that's nice, Anne-Marie. Oh, very nice. This is working on spinal mobility. This should feel good. Couple more. And come on up and come to stand. Beautiful. Okay, good stuff. All right, so now we're going to test that. We're going to do some big arm circles, 30 seconds on one side. So put your left hand on top of your right shoulder and literally push it down because we don't want it to lift, okay? Then with that right arm, you're going to do circles around, but concentrate on keeping that hand there. And stop that shoulder from lifting. I want you to feel work on the back of your shoulder, maybe kind of hovering around the shoulder blade. Going backwards. And again, it should feel good. You're just going to feel kind of a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of a pinch right at the biggest part of that move. One more and then we'll switch sides. Okay. Lovely. That's it. Everything else nice and relaxed, just supporting that movement. Feel how the shoulder wants to hitch up, but really actively work to push it down, putting that shoulder blade down and in behind you. And one more. Okay, super job. All right, nice. Okay, everyone's fine with those? All right, we're going to run through them again. Okay, you can do the same version. I'm going to take the next round onto the mat. So I'm going to come to hands and knees. This one, I'm doing everything on the mat, but otherwise just have your hands on that chair seat as you did before. Arch. I'm not actually down here to pet you, so thank you. All right, left hand behind your head. Take that elbow down towards the mat. and squeeze up. It's good doing it on all fours because you can't move your hips. You want your hip bones to stay parallel to whatever you're facing. Concentrate on squeezing those shoulder blades together. That's it. Nice. Keep your breath coming. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed and switch sides. It will always feel better the second time you do it. First time it's like, oh, I just don't think this is going to work. But then second round, body just gets used to it. Oh, I can do that. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. And okay, super job. Right, before I actually start with the next one, I'm just going to give you a little wrist exercise. Make firm fists with your hands. Aim to keep your fingernails facing the floor and do circles with your wrist. Five one way and then five the other way. It's really challenging to not twist so that the fingernails start coming up. Five again the other side, other way. 1, 2. Make those circles as big as you can. 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. That's a good wrist strengthener and good for wrist mobility. Okay, right, now we're back to hands and knees, and we're doing cat-cow here. So hands on the mat, knees on the mat, or feet on the mat, depending on what position you are. And you're going to curl that tailbone through and then open up. And just keep it flowing. With this mat version, I've got my toes tucked under as well. It's not essential, it just helps to get a little bit more feedback. You get a little bit more traction on the cat part of the stretch, so you can really push, squeeze into the core, push those feet into the floor. So you're really tucking that tailbone as far as you can. 20 seconds. And release from that. Okay, so gentle exercises, but very effective. Okay, you can sit on the chair, you can stand. If you're on the mat with me, put your right leg forward, right hand on this shoulder. And we're doing the arm circles back. Push down, circle back. Just really feel that part of the circle that starts to stick a little bit. For me, it's just there. That shoulder really wants to pop up. Keep it pushed down. And remember to breathe. Okay, switch arms, switch legs if you're on the floor. Does it feel easier on one side than the other? For me, it's definitely easier this side. I've got a stiff on my left side for various reasons, past surgeries. There's always a history. But we can still move the best we can. 2 and 1. Okay, super job. All right, if you're on the floor, pop up. How do you feel? Nice and loose? Ready to work those shoulders a little bit now. So we're going to do a little bit of strength work now. I'm going to combine legs and shoulders. So I've got some weights here. And we're going to add some core as well. So we're going to work for a minute Okay, I'm going to give you one move. I'm going to add a move, and then I'm going to add another move. Total 1 minute, okay? So your first move is just basic squats. We are going to be doing upright row, so if you need to choose weights appropriate for that, that'll be later in the minute. All right, here we go. Weights in front of your knees. Come on up. Push your feet down into the floor. Come down as low as you can. Drive those hips back like we practiced in the warm-up. Okay, keep going with this. I'm going to add an upright row at the top. Lead with the elbows. Working shoulders. Remember to keep pushing those shoulders down. Okay, and then we're going to add a twist to the right only. And the right again. Adding a little bit of core, twisting from the ribs, not the hips. And done. Super. Okay. If you used heavier weights for that, could you switch to lighter weights? Oh, sorry, I've got a hair. Okay. And we're going to do arm circles weighted. So roll those shoulders back, pull the shoulder blades down, and we're going to go right, then left. So lift with the knuckles, take it back, and left. Lighter weights. Breathe. That's it. Try and get that backward circle. Well done. The weights actually help a little bit, don't they? Just to pull into slightly bigger movement. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Super. Okay, nice work. Back to move 1. So we're going to be in upright row if you wanted to get heavier weight. Same again, down and up. Concentrate on pushing your feet into the floor. Push your feet out. You get into those glutes. Okay, one more. And then go again. Add your upright row. Beautiful. Well done. So it's a pull move, but we are using shoulders. Okay, keep going with this and add a twist to the left. Think about your core. And done. Building up a little bit of heat. Switch to smaller weights if you need to. And we're going to go front crawl. So we're doing forward arm circles, but as they come up, I want you to make sure that the arm is bent as it comes over. Okay, literally like a front crawl. So your fingernails are facing down once the weight comes up here. Okay, dip your chin just a little bit, and we're going to go right and left. Again, there's a little bit of a twist, but it's from the ribs, not the hips. I was going to say heaps. Heaps of hips. And focus on that core as the weight comes forward. Core should be kicking in. 30 seconds. If you can keep going. If that's enough, just leave it there. Move with your breath.
Close your eyes and see
Well done.
Everything's a dream. Just close your eyes and see. Close your eyes
4,
and see.
3, 2, and 1. Super nice. Set the weights down. Give yourself a little bit of a shoulder roll backwards. Nice job, guys.
Just close your eyes and see. Close your eyes and see.
Okay, good. Everyone's okay? Yeah? Feeling nice and loose? Right, we're going to come down to hips now. Just one thing to mention. Janet, for some of these, I'm going to give you something different to do, okay? Because we don't want you doing any twisting through the hips or sideward legs moves, okay? So don't worry, I've got stuff for you, all right? First thing we're going to do is we're going to work on forward and back leg swings, okay? So this is for a minute, but I'm going to build up as we go through the minute. If you want some balance, please feel free to hold on. This is not a balanced exercise, so you can use a prop. Pick a leg. Just take it forward and back. Keeping the feet parallel. Okay, now keep it forward, bend and straighten. Okay, Janet, I need you to stop the exercise now. Everyone else, hold it there and take it out and in. Oh, glad this bit's only 20 seconds. And release. Woo! Right. Other leg. Ready? Okay, here we go. Forward and back with control. This is working into the hip joint. You're also going to feel a lot of work on the quad and into the hip flexor, which is in the hip crease. Okay, next move, hold it there, bend and straighten. Hold on to your core. That's it. And then Janet, you're going to finish that one. And we are going to take that leg out to the side and back in. Oh, oh my goodness. Well done. And that is the minute. Oh, that is super hard. Well done. I only just finished that. Right, nice. We're going to look at back of the hip strength now, okay? So hold on to your chair seat. And I would like you to think about a pelvic tilt. Okay, so when we talk about pelvic tilt, we're talking about the pelvis from side on tilting this way, okay? Not sideways. So basically what happens is that when our pelvic tilt is not great, it means that we've got a big arch in our back like that. And then in order to correct that, we want to tilt the pelvis down, okay, so that it eliminates that severe curve in the back. So that's what we're talking about. You can either think about tucking your tailbone or bringing your pubic bone forward in like a little bit of a hip thrust, okay? So pelvic tilt the right way. I want you to bring your tailbone under, okay? And then I want to shift, bring your feet in nice and close together. Hold on to that pelvic tilt, which you need to hold your core. Lift up your left leg, and without letting go of that pelvic tilt, Push your leg back behind you and bring it in. Nice and slow so you can really focus. Just imagine that you're pushing something away from you. Do your best to keep your feet parallel. Okay. Keep it there. Bend the knee, straighten it. Keep hold of that pelvic tilt, so don't let that back arch. Okay, straighten the leg. Janet, you're finished. Everyone else, take the leg out to the side and back to center. Straight leg, foot flexed. Go out and in, out and in. Hold on to your core. Take the leg out as far as you can. 3, 2, and 1. And release. All through that back circle there. Hopefully, that's what you're feeling. Can you feel the difference between your left and your right leg right now? Okay, right, same thing on the other side. So, tuck the tailbone under, little bend in that left leg, bring the right leg back behind you, and start pushing back and bringing it in. Do it slowly, do it mindfully, just think about resistance. Keep your core nice and tight, put your shoulders down. Two, 1, keep it there. Bend and straighten. Still got that core going. Just pop the other hand behind, just check there's no curve in that low back or very minimal. Well done. Glute and hamstrings firing. And then Janet, pause. Straighten the leg. Take it out to the side and back. Take it as far as you can. Keep it as high as you can. But don't let go of that pelvic tilt and that core. Two and 1. Oh, okay. You might want to do a little hamstring stretch there. Take the hips back, little bend in the knee. Well done. Okay, good stuff. Right, now having fired all those muscles, we're now going to put them to the test a little bit. Okay, I have 2 versions here, 2 versions. First one is using the chair. Okay, and what I want you to do is have your feet as wide as the mat. I'm going to have a pretend chair in front of me so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I want you to come into a squat. Okay, I want you to walk forward and then walk back. You're holding on to the chair, you've got lots of balance. Walk forward and walk back. Toes are out, hips are back, knees stay out. Okay, Janet, your version is exactly the same, but your knees are parallel. Okay? So that we don't twist in the hips. Okay? All right, that's version 1. Version 2 is called a duck walk. You can do it along the mat without using the chair, and you're just going to walk the length of your mat forwards and then backwards. Okay, and we're going to do this for a whole minute. Now we'll be doing it twice, so I want you to step first with your right foot this time. So right will start, the left will catch up, and then right again, right, left. Okay, everyone happy? You won't be in a minute. All right, here we go. I got a minute right here. Beautiful. Well done, Maria. Okay, now once you've gone as far as you can, simply turn around and do it again, back the way you came. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 20 seconds to go. Show me. Nice job, Anne-Marie. Oh, very nice, Kerry. Yeah, nicely done, Janet. Just make sure those shoulders stay down. Try not to tense. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. It's a bit of a burner, isn't it, in the quads? But we did fire the quads already with all that business, so they should be ready. But well done. Nice. That really gets the muscles around the hips working and burning. Okay, we're going to work some back now before we do the other side, leading with legs. Left, leading with your left leg. Okay, all right, super job. So if you want to grab your weights, we're going to use bench for this, and I want you to put your right hand on your chair seat or your bench. Okay, and you're going to bring your weight, small weight, to your ear like it's a headphone. So just there. Okay, you're going to lean over, and then you're going to bring that elbow down and squeeze it up. This is a small weight. This is 1.5 kilo. Here we go. 30 seconds. No twist in the hips, twisting through the ribs. Working top back and back of the shoulder. Good posture muscles. One more. Ooh, change sides. That's it. Anne-Marie, just try and flatten your back out a little bit. Okay, so your back's a little bit flatter. That's better. Nicely done, Janet. It's good. 10 seconds. Well done. And done. Lovely. Okay, lots of work in those shoulders today. All right, are you ready for your second round of duck walk? All right, so we have this version here. Janet, you're going to keep those legs parallel, or you can go wide, or you can do a free duck walk with me, but we're going to be leading with the left and the right will follow. Off we go. Left and right. Take it slow and really focus, keeping those knees out. And then once you get as far as you can, just turn around, set down again. Left then right. Well done, everyone. That's it. Well done, lovely. That's nice. Nice work. That's good, Maria. Okay, 10 seconds. Keep driving those knees out. And done. Thank goodness. Oh, shake those legs out. Well done. Well done. Okay, we're going to finish with a little bit of core. Okay, so I'd like you to sit down for this. Sit down. Yeah, sit down. We're going to do some seated core work. So I need you on the edge of your seat. Okay, and I'd like you to have your in a very short shoulder press. So they're just here, stacked right on top of your shoulders. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Pull your core in first. These are small weights. Okay, and then I want you to curl in a little bit and come up. It's not a big move, it's small. Okay, just for 30 seconds. Have them here, curl in, straighten up. Don't let the weights come forward, keep them next to your head. And don't go too far, just let your back round just a teeny bit. If it feels like it's too much, just put the weights down and do it with just the hands behind your head. And release. All right, nice job. Okay, we've got 2 more rounds. This time, You're going to curl forward just a little bit, and you're going to bring in your left knee towards your elbows there and up. Okay, with weights or hands behind your head. 30 seconds. Off we go. Well done. Last one. Okay. Good stuff. So what you're trying to do, you think of an accordion, okay, when an accordion squeezes one way, it's called core compression. So we're not like coming all the way over. You're just kind of squeezing your ribs towards your hip bones. So it's just like a little bit of compression there. Your back shouldn't be moving too much. Okay, other side, right leg. Here we go. Use your breath as well. That's it. Nice. Last one. And weights down. Ah, nice work, everyone. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of stretching now, so you can stay seated, and we're going to open up a little bit. What I'd like you to do is put your right hand on your left knee, put your other hand on your hip, and you're simply going to take it from there into the diagonal, twisting a little bit, but keeping your hips square. And bring that back through, and then your left hand on your right knee, then take it back on the diagonal. Twist open, just using the other hand with a little bit of traction. Just feel that stretch across the front of your body. And bring that back through. Okay, super. Right, pop on up. We're going to do some static hip stretching. This is good for you, Janet. I have it officially. So you're going to set your right foot forward, left foot back, and then you're going to bend into that front right leg and let those hips sink down. Now you've got the chair there, so use the chair as much as possible and just let gravity take that down a little bit. Hold it nice and still once you're there. Use the chair to support you and breathe into that. Okay, use the chair to ease yourself up, change over your front foot. Same thing on the other side. Well done, everybody. So the class today was with the purpose of making joints strong and supple by doing targeted exercises, particularly shoulders and hips, the ones that really ease yourself up, impact the joints, okay? So we've concentrated a lot on using those back muscles to open up through the front of the shoulders and set the shoulders where they should be. Okay, so I'm going to reverse that stretch now. So just take your right arm, let that shoulder round forward, and then squash it down, and then lean over to the left. So now we're pulling out the shoulder blades. But I would only do this on a stretch. Let that shoulder come forward like this. And then release. And the other arm, take it across. Let that shoulder come round. And then lean over. Nice side stretch. Breathe into that. And then release from there. Okay, now pull those shoulders back again with some shoulder rolls. Okay, and we're going to do a quad stretch. So reach back, grab that foot. Try and relax into it. Well, I didn't blow away. Neither did I get rained on, so my gamble paid off. It's really nice to have you all today. Thanks for joining. If you've got any questions about what we did today, catch me after, or if you're watching this on the YouTube, send me a comment. Switch sides. And remember to move as much as possible. It's never wasted. Okay, 2 options for your glute stretch. You can do it seated, like so. Okay, left and right, just cross that over. I'm going to do it standing, but I'm going to use the chair to really pull my low back out. So if you're happy doing it standing, just hold on to your chair seat and reach for the chair seat as you do the figure 4. Without hunching or rounding the shoulders, of course. This is a really nice one to pull out through the low back. Just make sure you don't pull the chair over. And change the cross. Well done for getting that body moving. And release, and make sure we've got some good breath in that body. So we'll do 3. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again. And again. There you go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed that. I feel wonderful. So I hope you feel good as well. Keep practicing.